What up, YouTube? Are you working to please God? Or are you working to please other people? Do you worry about what your mom, your brothers, your family, your friends think? Or you worry about what God told you? See, God gave you a mission to complete while you're here on earth. But as long as you worried about what they think of you, you'll never reach your destiny. It's not up for them to understand you. Sometimes we don't understand what God telling us our own self. But we got to trust God. See, he gave us those dreams. He gave us that mission to complete. We got to represent Christ while we do it. And as long as we trying to please people, we're never going to see that. They may call you certain things. They may look at you crazy. But remember, we're here to represent Christ. Same thing Joseph had done in the Bible. See, he had a dream that God gave him. He told Joseph that he would be king over his brothers. His brothers would bow to him. The brothers didn't like that, so they tried to kill him. Years later, that dream came true. They ended up having to bow to him. They didn't even recognize his brother. See, God made a table in front of his enemies so he could get the glory. And so they know that God did it. He gonna do the same thing for us. All the people that's trying to discourage us from what God told us to do, or calling us silly, telling that we look crazy, or just don't understand what we're doing, keep trusting God, because God gonna make a table in front of them. And they gonna know that God did it. They gonna feel a certain way. Another thing, people don't wanna feel uncomfortable because you're doing the things that God called you to do. You're making them step their game up too. And people just want to be comfortable just being who they are. So don't worry about them. It may be somebody that's close to you. It might be your mother or your father. Now, I'm not telling you to disobey them or disrespect them. But remember, God is above everything. And we got to trust God over them. As long as we trying to please people, we're going to stay where we at. See, God got so much for us. And we got to keep trusting God and what he told us no matter how crazy we look. We got to have faith in him and just keep moving in faith. Some things he's going to tell us to do that just look silly to others and crazy, but we got to trust him. God told a lot of people to do crazy things, but he ended up blessing them and making everybody else look like a fool in front of them because they trusted God instead of other people. We shouldn't please other people. Just try to please God and we'll be fine. Trust him in what he got for us. I hope this encourages the people that's trying to please their family or have issues or struggles trying to worry about what everybody else thinks. Don't worry about them. It's not being selfish. It's just being what God told you to do. You got to be obedient to him. I hope this message helped you out. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.